it's... Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective... no?
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little...
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful...
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Neuvillette wishes to see you. It seems he has something in...
Neuvillette? He wants to see us again already?
I am not privy to the details.
If you say...
Now that I've delivered the...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit. Neuvillette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydream?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the 𝙍𝙍𝙍 harbinger known as the Knave... I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the 𝙍𝙍𝙍 harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem. It's like a fight between two friends.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and 𝙍𝙍𝙍 could be considered.
It was just an analogy. An analogy.
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored
I don't think we Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court, but more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Furina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Iudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the 𝙎𝙐𝙇𝙀𝙎. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from 𝙍𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙀, as well as 𝙎𝙐𝙇𝙀𝙎 harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to 𝙍𝙍𝙍𝙀. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to—
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as chief. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the—
So maybe that's not very likely.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎 and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎 is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile. Just as the fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎 may seem like a prison, all we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. But we have no right to get involved with any other. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false... So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my
हंसी आ रही
sincere
थी यार इसलिए
thanks.
माइक
This
बंद
matter
किया
is
था.
of critical importance. We will rendezvous at the fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎's entrance on Irenaeus once you've prepared...
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to...
Perhaps you could enjoy a good...
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you will be compensated according to the high...
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best...
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal
भाई
gratitude.
केक देके कह रहा प्रिजन में जाओ. कितना चालाक है ये.
Worthless.
I'll have that, and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly set... Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking...
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meat.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of 𝙎𝙍𝙀𝙎. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to, Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of 𝙎𝙍𝙀𝙎, would you be...
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll...
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. On top of that, the Fortress of 𝙎𝙍𝙀𝙎 has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him.
You make it sound easy.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this means...
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you...
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have... Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she? Alright, Neuvillette, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of 𝙎𝙍𝙀𝙎 from Arrhenius. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of 𝙎𝙍𝙀𝙎 is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you...
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, 𝙎𝙎𝙬𝙀𝙀𝙎. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, It would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meropide, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not... All right, that's about all the time.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of...
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one?
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some...
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining...
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence, 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon and this is the travel...
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want...
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the fortress. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new... I guess even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive. Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Rain outlines your fate.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of... It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but...
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so.
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my...
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the 𝙎𝙏𝙀𝙀𝙎. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today.
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities, and being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself. Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned it. It was only after His Grace became the admin. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. But trade is always conducted by people. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up and on. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems...
Let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, Traveler?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to... Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and result...
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent!
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. In the Fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀 has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earnest. As for what we produce, therefore, the Fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀 is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was...
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, 𝙎𝙏𝙀𝙈.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and 𝙎𝙏𝙀𝙈 here is the Fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙀𝙀's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here. What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations?
Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙀𝙀 wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat taste?
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with 𝙎𝙏𝙍, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random?
Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distaste.
Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for—
Excuse me, did I hear you mention 𝙎𝙏𝙍 just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health?
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really—
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, 𝙎𝙏𝙀𝙀.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙀𝙀 independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the Monsieur 𝙎𝙏𝙀𝙀's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meeting. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake. But we're actually... Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny." Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But, you mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too! Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Lyney as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Lyney and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway! Oh, right! Lyney and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a... It looks like a magician's prop. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so, we can ask... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about... Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal.
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here? If you don't want to...
Sorry! We're going right away!
What shall we do?
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting us.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer. Report back to the foreman and give him the...
This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that... Even though he probably just finished...
Adventure time!
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else. Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks—
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎 hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished. And we believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that 𝙎𝙏 does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's gnosis might be in the fortress of 𝙎𝙏𝙍 and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Neuvillette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards that even though we have different objectives, as you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the gnosis.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were—
Lynette, just tell them everything.
It's okay to open up a little.
I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. Since Lynette and I arrived here, Our investigation uncovered the fact that most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm you should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be worth trying?
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear!
Off we go! Off we go!
Quake! Rise!
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again. Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end... I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor...
Of course. And
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules?
Come on, mate.
Paimon understands, but we don't...
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved. Moreover, your new fish. Freshly caught. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him? Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation, but like he said, we don't have any we were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat.
Quake! Crumble!
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and but it seems like most of the other inmates... Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired, and we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow. Traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you... Is that even possible? Unless... It was... Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing... So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more... What's the plan for today? Huh? You want to spend our coupons on slacking off already? Let's go! It's time to start working. If that...
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go.
I'm on speed. But after so many shifts, it seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
That's right. The name's Rowan. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman...
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about the... Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? All right. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen. If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what? Oh.
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you. Now what?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try? All right. Oh, just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this afternoon? Let's go! Credit...
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Let me have a look. Not...
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. Let's get to bed early. The dawn of a new day. What do you have planned for us? But Paimon really hopes the foreman will be in a better mood today.
Look who decided to show up! Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wastin'. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
Sure. Let's just say we really want to test our limits. Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up! Ooh, Paimon's had it. That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And, oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Wait, what? What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same. Is this stuff meat? But it looks What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have... Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You'd better hurry up and chow down.
How could this be fine? Hey, don't leave! You barely even looked at it! What should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. What would you like to do this afternoon? Okay, let's see if we can find...
Off we go! Adventure time!
Well, have you got... Shh. Save the Sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who were with His Grace.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry, I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and, oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I... What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud.
Adventure time! Take cover! Ow. Take cover! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Off we go.
𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙈? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary?
Hello, traveler. Hi. Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary.
Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here?
It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable.
Are you talking about pets or people?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell—
Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh.
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free. Take care of your body and make—
We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
Hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! No need to tease. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace. Here are—
Huh? No, we couldn't take them. They're your reward after all.
But when I was welcoming you, I didn't do— Come on, I insist.
determines your fate.
Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major,
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siege Wing gets off to.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Cedrine's always super dedicated to her work.
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like...
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants. Have you also been investigating? Ariel?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the... Oh, before I forget.
Huh? Credit coupons?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource...
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons. Hey, look! There's something here! That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of... He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it! The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. Whoa. This all sounds pretty serious. He sure did it. And as for the notebook, let's take it. stop investigating and go rest? Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back. So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. The dawn of a new day. What do you have planned for us? After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty... Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax. What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now. What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing child, he must have been there all the time.
Rise! Oh, you must be the traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process.
And if we lose the game, will it cost?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing Okay, great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row, but the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. Thanks for your patronage, mate.
Body and mind.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
time to act.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fight. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet. Just go talk to Rousimov.
But we don't know anything about the fight.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fight.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too. Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Besides, I don't want to risk...
is it...
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to... And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on...
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh? We will...
You're not serious. Look, here I was just trying to be nice and warm.
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon. Seems you've made up your...
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you...
Seems we had a productive day. Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. What do you have planned for us? After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while. Oh, just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing Child, he must have been there all the time.
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though 𝙎𝙏𝙍𝙀𝙎... Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick... Huh? For both? I can tell you're new to this. Maybe you don't quite understand the rule.
Oh, no need, no need.
All right then, if you're
Yeah, we got it. Just...
We woke up so early
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is the bad thing that Colin said would happen. Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it. Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Huh? What is it? Are you okay? Let Paimon take a peek too. Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so... Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon. Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay? What do you have planned for us? Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less coupons. Let's make the most of our morning.
Time to act.
If there's no way to send it all out.
Who are you?
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't
Then what are you doing here?
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico? So what kind of problem did you run into?
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was... Let me take a moment and recall his exact words.
I'm just gonna stop you there. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your... But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were...
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another...
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine. I know, I should just let it go. I'm on his turf, after all. His house, his rules.
heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense.
So it is real. You didn't become...
Paimon's not sure. What do you... Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two... Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away...
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first. Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company. Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they? Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed small... Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. Let's put these papers back where we found... To make it look like nobody... We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna grab something to eat? Alright, but remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time. What is this garbage? Ugh. Seems you're really getting the hang of things at the pen, but just playing the same game over and over? Yeah, why don't we have Collins lower the difficulty a little? Well, okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so... We'd pace with our investigation. Yeah, let's skip work for now and...
Seeing you at this... up a lot of credit. Impressive. Very impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night.
Something even more terrible.
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meropide?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has, but what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other...
You two look pretty skeptical. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed. Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. When will all the secrets end? Warning her back.
What? What are you saying? Stuff like that.
You should keep your nose...
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly... Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
Rain outlines your fate.
Fielding?
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern.
Well... right. We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like...
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
They just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though.
Don't worry, we don't want any time at... Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned? Right. Both are a possibility. Paimon knew you would say that. I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate. Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon. Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already? Traveler, come on, wake up! Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time? Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened! But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them? Okay, well it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards. This should be the place.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What'd you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around...
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey, do you know our boss? We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So, unless he... All right.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure...
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he... But here in the fortress, strong, he was working the longest hours and you could always see how amazing he was. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, no... But has a child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe...
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be. It leads to an abandoned factory area. But boss still insisted on going in, so we told him, and that if he wanted to come back...
So you come and wait here through...
Yeah.
Is it also possible that something...
Nothing could ever defeat boss...
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back, hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless...
Do you think Child got trapped by the...
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just...
It's getting late. We should leave...
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work... When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? Why is Child like... Fortunately, though, now that we can finally relax... It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there! It's one of Linny's cards! Let Paimon see what's Maybe? It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Linny's been...